Hey there, Pisces. Let's connect on in. I'm just going to clear the energies with the Tibetan bowl. So just give me a moment and let's kick off. Feel welcome to take a breath in when you hear this and release. It's a nice clearing. All right, so let's get started and see what is happening for you, loves. Interestingly, as I've mentioned, I've been having some issues with YouTube. Again, I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to do a bunch of readings and get them uploaded and schedule some a little bit in advance. I do like to try and read and post immediately for most of them, just so it's current in the energies. Obviously, these are timeless. So whenever they do connect with you, okay, so this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising energies. We're just going to do a check-in, beautiful people. If we haven't met, I'm Jamie. This is Soulvine Guidance. Appreciate you being here, and hello for our new friends. So let's get started. So kicking off, we have got the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Everything is fine, Pisces. Is the card here. We've got the Tower. Let me get one more and then we'll dive in a bit deeper. Thank you. And the Four of Pentacles. So connecting on in, loves, there is something here right now around, I feel some question. Are you getting what you need? Are you receiving what you desire? Are you calling in? It's kind of like, are you calling in your desires and seeing the fruits of that? Or the work that you're putting in, are you getting that in return? So there's something around here about prominence is standing out about what you're giving and what's also coming back to you. I feel right now that someone or something or some situation, you aren't getting what you need from it. And this has been a challenge for you with this Nine of Wands. I'm hearing the words, are we doing this again? Or are we still doing this? So someone here is sitting in some form of frustration of movement forward, of wanting to feel, good within themselves, but there seems to be some connection here about fighting for what it is that you want and putting in the effort, but also, the desire and of reciprocity, right? It's kind of like what you put out into the world that you're also going to receive back at some point. I don't think you're going out, Pisces, going, well, if I do this, this should come back to me. No, I think you're just like, this is my time, this is my turn, and hey, world, like, can we bring it now? Because I've been doing the work. I've been showing up. Been doing the hard yards. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here for somebody. Again, if this doesn't resonate or may not be your story, but you might find that there's something particular here for you today, but feel welcome to check out the other readings. As I've mentioned, they are timeless, Pisces. So with the Queen of Swords and then everything is fine, there's definitely some element here that something that you want to communicate. I think you've been trying to stay in a space of keeping it together, keeping your mindset strong, being in a place of choosing to communicate when you need to communicate. But I feel like you're listening at the same time, trying to call in information on your movement forward. But I also think you're trying to be okay with whatever's going on. You're feeling something from this experience that you've been in, Pisces. And similarly, interesting, it did show up with another reading that I have posted about, are you getting what you're putting out there, or what you're receiving? Is it enough for you for where you are? And I feel like this is a little bit of an extension of that, because I think you're trying to be okay with it, but you just know that where things are right now, you're trying to keep things from fully falling over, from fully breaking, is what I feel here with this Tower energy. And everything is fine. I think you're just trying to be cool and not let things bother you. I think you probably have been through the worst, in a sense of like, your experiences to date, but now like you're waiting to get, I feel like you're waiting, for something to come back in stability, in strength. But there's also this aspect of holding on to what you got because you're not sure if it's things are going to settle down, or if whatever you're doing and the energy you're putting out right now is going to pay off. Let's dive a little bit deeper and see what else do we need to know here. That's a lot. Just two more. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. What else do we need to know? Okay, yeah, I did see the Three of Swords, the Justice. One more for our Pisces, and then we'll further clarify. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Let me just move this up a bit, guys, so you can see them. Yeah, so there's definitely a challenging element here, okay, in regard to whatever is going on or showing up here. There is something that I feel is in regards to a dynamic or situation that you're holding on to here with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, okay? I feel there's deep love here, and there's been some sadness or some disappointment around where things are right now. It's unstable. It just feels like this dynamic right now is on shaky ground. This could be related to an air energy. We're going to dive in deeper to see who this is and what this is about. But your strength in holding on here, it's interesting what's coming through, because again, I think this is similar. This is a different story scenario, different cards, but it's a similar energy about, the struggle. Like, the struggle is real, okay? But there's something that's balancing out. There's something that's coming into your favor. There's something that's working here to a new stable beginning. And I think you've been holding on to create some form of stability. I don't know exactly what that is in regards to a job, work, or something, but I feel someone's going to come here and open up and share their feelings with you, share that amongst the surface, they've been going through their own things as well, but they really want to come in and connect with you, Pisces, to show up on the matters of the heart, is what it's saying here, the matters of the heart. And I feel like this person has been waiting for a sign to make things okay. And I'm not sure what that sign is exactly or why, but that's just what I'm getting here. So let's dive a bit deeper on what this Six of Pentacles energy is. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. Six of Pentacles, thank you. We've got the Queen of Voices. So this air energy is very prominent here, Pisces. I was like, share more on what this Queen of Voices is, and then this was laying here. So I feel like there's some realization here or some clarity that you're getting from communication that you're seeking. So I don't know if you're speaking to someone who may be this air energy in particular, or that perhaps you're starting to speak to someone who can help you work through this. Or this could be related to a job opportunity. There's someone here that you're speaking to or will be getting some information and news from that's going to help give you clarity on your steps forward, or what you're kind of embarking on. Maybe this has already happened, because timelines can be different of where you're at. I'm not connecting right now, that this is full past energy. I'm just connecting into the potential of what's been happening here and what's showing up. So if it resonates, great. But yeah, I'm getting like there's potentially an opportunity or an offer coming on in here is what I'm also getting in combination with this energy, okay? But I think there's going to be some realizations that are going to come through, and it's like this new understanding that you're going to have here. Share more on this Ace of Voices, please, for our Pisces. It's way too many, but I'm just going to take it. We don't read reversals, guys, just so you know here. So we've got the Three of Voices again showing up, the Sun and the Queen of Emotions. It's interesting how Queen of Emotions is showing up here and that we're ending with the King of Cups. So if you've been sitting in some form of disappointment, some form of sadness, some form of something where you just don't feel enough, like I just feel a bit depleted in your heart space right now. And I feel like you're seeking like a Hail Mary in some area of your life or some specific situation. It's like you are seeking true intervention here, whether it's with a job, securing more money, something to do with your home, like it could be a relationship. I feel like there's something specific here for you, and what your story is going to be particular to you. It's not uniformed on what this actual situation is, but what I feel is happening is things are coming to light. Things are going to start shining and showing up for you here, Pisces, where you will start seeing things balancing out, because energetically, I felt like things weren't balancing out. Things, you weren't getting what you're putting out there, and maybe in some situations you've been coming across a little bit like, I really need help with this. And energetically, I mean, the way that the universe works, it's like you really want something to happen, and it's not that you're trying to be desperate, and it's not you're trying to be needy. It's just like, come on already, like I've been doing the work, I'm trying to do the right thing. When is my time going to arrive? And I feel like this is what's showing up for you. The light's starting to shine. You're getting the clarity, like things are connecting in, coming together. The news, the information that you need. It's like this something is going to balance out, but this is just the beginning of something. And I'm getting like the beginning of something special, but the beginning of more work. And I know you may not want to hear that, but that's what's coming up here. But you're equipped to handle whatever is coming on through, because I feel like this is going to be a great source of inspiration for you. Okay, is what I'm getting. But you're standing in a very good light here, Pisces, with this Queen of Emotions. So let's get more on this Nine of Wands energy, please, for our Pisces. Nine of Wands energy. So we've got the Magician, the Two of Emotions, and the Eight of Materials. So there's something here that you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into here, and I think you are somewhat drained and potentially exhausted, Pisces, with this Nine of Wands energy. But this action has actually been, or will be, quite fruitful for you, because this is creating some manifestation for you. And I think clarity is such, but understanding of the dynamic that you truly seek. It's like, I think through these hard times, through some challenge that you've had, you're getting clearer on what it is that you want and what you're willing to connect into and commit to. And I feel like that's what you're now calling in, if you haven't been already. This is just being called in with more clarity, but there's a different energy that you're coming with this. This is no longer the hard yards. It's like you're now in a space of emotional strength, emotionally compassionate towards situations, but also in a place that you know how to feel the wholeness within you, and recognizing you don't need other people or have to rely on other people to get there. As much as sometimes we have desires and standards and sometimes expectations of people, I think you're creating this new strength and new light that's shining out of you. And now this is like, underneath the hard work, underneath the battles that you've experienced, you're manifesting this newness coming on in with this Two of Emotions and Eight of Materials. I'm really seeing like this new new spotlight, new shine on something that you want to actually put effort into. But I feel this is someone who's also going to show up and put the effort into you. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarity here on the Queen of Swords. Share more on the Queen of Swords, please. Thank you, Spirit. So I've got the Five of Inspiration and the Page of Voices. Let's just get one more here. Thank you on this Page of Voices. One more on this Page of Voices. Thank you. Yeah, so there's something here with this Five Inspiration, Page of Voices, and Queen of Swords. I think there's potentially some concern here on people around you who may be witnessing what's going on. So, and I also feel like there could be some form of conflict of where to put energy right now, because I think there's something, I'm getting this as a younger person in your energy here that, you know, can see maybe a little shift and change in you. Pisces is what I'm getting, because I feel like you're holding this Queen of Swords energy. You're pulling out the balance between this Queen of Emotions and this Queen of Swords, and that's why you're handling things like in a very strong way. It's like you've learned to master your mindset, which then masters your emotions. Okay, so it's kind of like this combination of strength that you're acquiring. But as part of this, I think something here is starting to connect in. Something here is like moving forward. There's some movement in growth happening here. I don't know if this is in terms of your career, but like you're just in a bit of a different energy, or you're going to notice an energy shift occur. And I just feel like someone is watching on you, but I'm feeling like this is a younger person to see like, hey, what is mum doing, or what is dad doing, or, you know, what's happening here? Like I can hear these conversations. It's like they're watching in to try and understand what's actually happening. And this could be because of a certain dynamic or situation that's involved here, and they're really paying attention to what's going on. But amongst someone paying attention here, there's also like something new happening in your life, and they're witnessing this. So again, I don't know what this new strength, this new excitement, or this new opportunity that's coming on in, but there's something happening here. You've got the sun showing, you've got this beautiful heart space happening, you're manifesting something and creating some form of connection with someone here. I do feel for some of you, this is a lot around your career, but underneath it, there's still a relationship showing up. So let's have a look at what this everything is fine energy. Thank you. I've got the Muse of Voices. Wow. Okay. So what else do we need to know here? So there could have been an air energy here, Pisces. And again, don't forget your sun, moon, and rising energy. So, you know, maybe you are a Cancer rising, or maybe you are an air moon or something of that nature. So don't forget those elements in your chart when we're discussing this, because I feel this is resonant for some of you, and hence why you may, you know, shift between the emotions energy, the cups energy, because you have a lot of water in your chart, but maybe too you have pretty significant air elements. So you can shift between, because you're very mutable in energy, that you can shift between those two of being very compassionate, very, you know, emotionally in touch with yourself and others. And then all of a sudden, when you need to make those decisions, or you need to communicate assertively, or use your intellect to really drive something home, you can do that very, very powerfully. So I feel like you're really mastering that and bringing out those elements within you right now. But amongst this, there seems to be like a masculine energy here with this Muse of Voices that I feel like is trying to show some effort. And it's interesting because I feel like this was similar to, you know, little bits and pieces of what was happening in another reading here. But I feel like you feel a bit defeated by someone here that's in your energy, that has let you down, that, you know, perhaps has done some things that have been pretty, you know, significant. But you're holding ground, you're holding space for yourself, and kind of chilling at the same time, kind of, sticking up the bird is what I'm getting. Kind of like got it, but an fu, and it's like someone is, I think, trying to show effort but not putting enough in. And it's like, yeah, it is. It's like this air, this breath that you can take, because you recognize that you need to put energy into more of what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. Okay, with this Six of Voices, it's like you need to create some more play happening here in your life, going on a bit of an adventure, going on a bit of excitement that's going to stimulate you, okay, is what I feel with this Six of Voices. So you're kind of exploring a little bit, because when you are in a space of a little bit of independence, when you know that you're doing things or attending things that make you feel connected and whole, it attracts new things, new opportunities. And you know this. You know when a time in your life you focused on you. Maybe you exercised more. Maybe you, did dancing. Maybe you did crafting. You just started doing things that made you feel more alive, made you feel just amazing. And I bet you notice too, just things open up, like the energy shifts. It's like fun and attractive. And I feel like you noticing this, and you're adding a little bit more of this to your life, because it's opening up space for something here. So let's have a look at what the Tower has to say. Okay, we have got the World, and we have got the Ace of Inspiration. I feel this is really, really good energy. Okay, so this Tower, like I said, this was more around, yes, stability. I think this is like excitement, news, something special coming on in that's going to show up here for you, and it's going to capture your attention, or someone is capturing your attention, or vice versa. Did I say that twice? So, or vice versa. There is something here, something new. I think even something that maybe you have done, you thought, crap, I didn't do that great, or it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like, hey, Pisces, let's go do this. Let's go create this. Let's go make this happen. There's something here that you are being seen. And I feel like there's like a successful portal opening where you're being pulled in and led. But you wouldn't have either applied, put yourself forward, opened up to this possibility unless you were going through this bit of experience. You know how certain things need to fall into place for things to happen, and this feels like it's it. So let's have a look a little bit further at this Four of Pentacles. We've got the Priestess, yeah. So I feel within yourself, there's this knowing. So Muse of Inspiration and the Empress energy. There's this knowing here, Pisces, that something special is happening, or going to happen, or going to show up. It's like you know this. It's like you know that you're going to move from some spark, something wow, to something blowing up in a huge, huge way. And this is why you've held on. This is why you haven't given up. Because you know that you can create your own stability, your own success, but you're just waiting for this to show up. But again, something had to shift where you could bring this in, draw this in, this person, this opportunity, this something. There's some movement that's pretty special here that's happening. I see another card that's flipped. There's a couple. I'm just going to flip them back around, and if they're going to come out, they'll come out. All right, let's have a look at this Three of Swords energy. I mean, I'm really liking this reading. I mean, I know there's a little bit of sadness and disappointment or hurt that's been a part of this experience, but it's shifting out, closing out. So Knight of Voices. We've got a lot of cards here. Okay, we've got, with Three Swords, the Knight of Voices, the Star card, the Tower, and the Six of Materials. Yeah, so it's funny how something comes back around. Whatever disappointments that you've had about not getting what you need, about not receiving what you deserve, about, something paying off and you getting finally, this win, this opportunity, this success, it's here. And I think the news is going to come through. Like I said, there's something here that's happening that's pretty special, quite magnetic in nature. And I don't know, I think a pretty big deal. So with this Star card and the Tower, and then the Six of Materials, something big is happening and opening and cracking wide open is what I'm getting here for you. Something that you've been really wanting, something that perhaps you've been wanting to be healed, something that you're like, I want to rebuild again, but it needs to be done differently. I want to create this for my life, but I know I need to do it a different way. So you're taking all the power and energy from, you know, any disruption that has been, anything that insight that you have from life, from lessons, from experiences, you now can infuse this into this potential opportunity that's showing up here. But I think there's a lot of surprising elements that's going to show up, but this is huge for you because it's coming to you. It's yours, you know, and it's big and it's juicy. So this news is going to come flying on through. Again, I just feel like something special is really opening up for you, Pisces. Let's have a look at this justice energy. What do we need to know about this justice energy? What do we need to know for Pisces? Thank you. So you've got the Muse of Materials. Nice. So this is like the win. The win when it comes to financial stability, security, money. This could be a counterpart. What else do we need to know here about the Lovers? Thank you. That's too many, but let's do it. Yeah, there is a significant union and connection that is going to be showing up here. You've got the Knight of Voices and the Eight of Inspiration. There is a lot of movement happening here, Pisces. I think if there's been some form, part of me, of disconnection in your career, things not happening the way that you've been wanting it, some form of disruption, there is something bigger on the other side of this, and I think you are going to be beautifully surprised. This connection that's coming in for you, this opportunity, this union, this whatever it is it's talking to each other. It's like you're both calling in each other, okay? They're either looking for someone particular and you're looking for someone particular, and it's like you're communicating out into the universe, calling each other in. That's what I'm getting here, and I've never had that from looking at this card before. So just to let you know, this is how special the energy is when you're channeling in and applying the magic of, you know, intuitive guidance through tarot. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, guys. And with this Muse energy of materials, this is about success, stability, strength in direction, and building what you're building, okay? But having that foundational success and strength that comes with it. So someone's going to be coming on through, something's working out, like I said, super beautiful, amazing. I'm loving it. With this Eight of Inspiration, and it's the Six of Inspiration is here. So the movement's going to happen quite quickly. Again, whether this is career, whether this is love, there is news and things that are really working out so wonderfully here for you. And I feel you're finally seen in the light that you deserve. Like, I think you've been, over a little bit of period of time, you've been underestimated. Maybe some things haven't worked out with jobs or opportunities or interviews or people that you're meeting, and you're probably going like, do you actually know who I am? Like, I'm a Pisces and I'm freaking awesome. And I feel like finally you are seen, because everything else that has been coming in your path, it hasn't been for you because maybe your energy has been a little bit up and down, or, you know, and it's purely because of this journey you've been going on. So now those things weren't meant for you. You're meant for something greater, but you just had to go through this little bit of a roller coaster ride, sadly, but it's beautiful on the other side. And that's what I'm really getting here. Let's talk more about this Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. So I've got the Five of Emotions, the Queen of Emotion, the Queen of Inspiration, and the Emperor. Loving it. Any disappointments, Pisces? It's like you recognize where things haven't worked out before, and now you understand why. That anything that has challenged you, made you feel not worthy, made you feel anything less than, you're shifting this into the most magnetic, powerful Queen of Inspiration possible. Bold, connected, intuitive, getting shit done. And The gift is coming, the gift is showing up. But I think if you're starting a business or doing something, on a multitude of levels, you're leveling up, you're leveling up. It's like the news, the big juicy offers, they're coming on in. And you're stepping up very strongly, whether this is as a leader yourself or going to be partnering with someone like this, and you both together infuse something truly special. And I'm seeing this union here. It's really interesting. You've got a lot of different energies here. While this is a masculine energy with this muse of materials, I'm getting more, this is more your energy here, Pisces, okay? So King of Cups, what do we need to know about this King of Cups? What do we need to know about this? Whoop. Share more on who this King of Cups is and what we need to know. Tell us more about this King of Cups. Okay. So we've got the 8 of emotions, the 8 in strength, and then the 3 of materials. Super interesting energy with this King of Cups. But I feel like someone here had to recognize, and this is a certain energy that's around you, Pisces, but someone that had to realize that they couldn't fulfill their life in the energy that they were sitting in. The energy that they were, I don't know, I feel like someone was a little bit sad, a little bit like something was missing for them. And they knew the only way to make something better was to start looking at the world as possibility, start looking at the world as potential and move towards that. I feel like someone's just, this King of Cups, I don't think has always been sitting in this King of Cups energy is what I'm getting, okay? They've been sitting more in, I'm just feeling like a little bit of sadness, a little bit of victim, a little bit of looking at the world at a bit of a down, a little bit depleted energy. But it's like they've recognized that that's not where the power lies. The power lies in love. The power lies in attaining and moving to what fulfills them. But I feel like they haven't been paying attention to that, and they're awakening to this. Amongst with this awakening, they had to have strength in a new way. They had to find a new source of strength, a new source of faith. And whatever that is, it seems to be in connection with you, in doing life, collaborating, creating, bonding with you. And I feel like they've had this awakening as you've been building, growing, strengthening on your path and journey. And this is a really, really beautiful reading. So I'm pretty excited. Let's get some final messages for you, Pisces. Final messages for Pisces regarding the situation. Final message for Pisces. 2 more, please. Thank you. 1 more for our Pisces. Final message from the divine. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're getting... So we've got anxiety, yin yang, door to spirit, and the 7th chakra. So to me, any anxiety around a situation, anywhere, like I said, that has been challenging you, where things haven't been balanced, maybe there's been some, things around money, around your stability. I feel like this is balancing out, and you're going to start seeing things move forward really beautifully here. You are so protected right now and divinely guided. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to when you meditate, you journal. I'm getting like... I'm getting a lot of white light energy here. So I don't know if you meditate and get a lot of white light energy. I'm also getting like feathers. I don't know what that's in relation to. I don't know for some of you if a white owl has importance and meaning to you. So for some of you, I feel that you may get a white owl as a sign to like... It's like a spiritual message for you that you're on the right track, that you're on the right path. It's interesting. I'm seeing brown eyes with this white owl, and I don't even know if that's a thing, but for someone, brown eyes is very important here to this message. I don't know if it's someone significant, but they've got very strong brown eyes. This could be just like someone watching you, someone protecting you. But then with the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, what I really like about this is you are connected very much here to spirit, to divine messages, to information right now. So please pay attention to that. Write down your dreams, write down notes. You get ideas, write them down, because they can pass us by so quickly that we think we're going to remember and we don't. So whether you need to take notes in your phone, or if you have like a dream journal on your phone, or you choose to write down, important messages are going to be coming through to help support and guide you on this journey. But overall, Pisces, everything is going to start balancing out. In a way, it doesn't mean things are going to be perfect. It just means that the things that you've been needing to lock into place, the things that you've been needing to align, to move forward, to feel this great strength and this great beauty, it's all happening here. It's all showing up for you. And I'm absolutely loving it. Great energy, guys. Awesome having you here. I'm going to leave you with it, and we'll connect with you again soon. Bye now.